Lesson 11.1 is on finding the area of a parallelogram. I can find the area of any parallelogram. Alright, quick warm-up. Which of the following shapes are parallelograms? Well, they have to have 4 sides. They have to have 2 parallel pairs. They have to have opposite angles congruent, opposite sides congruent, and that leaves just these 3. Trapezoids and triangles are not parallelograms. Alright, copy this into your notes. The area of a parallelogram formula that we are going to use is just base times height. You used to use length times width. This works for all parallelograms, so it includes the parallelograms themselves. Alright, so if the area is base times height, we're just going to take our base, which would be the same as the top, right? 11 times the height, 8, and we get an area of 88 inches squared. Whenever we do area, we want to take our unit and square it, because we're actually talking about how many little squares would make up this shape if we had divided it up. Alright, the next one, area equals base times height, so I'm writing down the formula. The base is 20, the height is 22, and my answer is 440 centimeters squared. Okay, here's some more. Maybe pause the video and try it if you're confident that you can do it. Okay, the first one. When I multiply the 2, I get 11.89 inches squared. This one. This is the height, not this. So sometimes in a parallelogram you're going to be given more information than you need. You need to think about, I need the straight up and down height whenever I'm talking about height. So remember, area equals base times height. And so the base is 5 and the height is 2. So this is 10 centimeters squared. A square, you only need one dimension on a square because these little lines are indicating that they are all the same length, which means that the base is 2.3, the height is 2.3, and when you multiply them together, you get 5.29 feet squared. Alright, find the area of each parallelogram. I want you to give this a try. Pause the video. Okay. For the first one, you should have gotten 56.25 inches squared. The second one, remember this is the height, so we got 62.5 meters squared. And the last one, here is a challenge for you. If we know the area and we know the height, we need to find the base. Always write out your formula so you know just where to plug things in. If the area is 52, I'm going to plug in a 52 there. The base we don't know, we're going to leave as a base, and the height is 6.5. I'm going to call that 6.5 just so I can use it in my calculator more easily. This is a train track problem because I see that there are numbers on both sides of the equal sign, which means I'm solving for my variable. So I'm going to get rid of 6.5, and since it's multiplied, I'm going to divide by 6.5 on both sides. When I do that, I solve for b, which is the base, and I get 8 feet. This is just feet. It's not feet squared because I'm talking about the base here. Alright, here's just some words. These are work backward problems as well. It says a parallelogram has an area of 154 feet squared. Find the base of the parallelogram if the height is 14 feet. So again, my formula is area equals base times height. My area is 154. My base is unknown, and my height is 14. Those are multiplied together, so to get rid of the 14, I'm going to divide by 14 on both sides, and I'm left with a base of 11 feet. A rectangle has a base of 9 meters. If the area of the rectangle is 117 meters squared, what is the height of the rectangle? So again, area equals base times height. This time I know my area is 117 and my base is 9. I don't know my height. So I'm going to divide by 9 on both sides. On the right hand side, I'm left with just my height. On the left, I get an answer of 13. So that height is 13 meters high. Here are a few more. If you're feeling good, go ahead and pause the video and try them. Otherwise, keep watching. So, for this, area equals base times height. I just took the base, 10, times the height, 2.5, and I got an area of 25 inches squared. The next one has lots of labels on it. I only need a base and a height. Remember, the height is the straight up and down. So I'm going to take my base times my height. My base is 14. My height is 7 for a grand total of 98 feet squared. Again, we've got a square. Squares are the same on all of the sides. So I have a base of 9 and a height of 9 for an area of 81 meters squared. Here's a picture where we don't know the height. So we know the area. Let's write out our formula. The area is 38.5. The base is 7. We're not sure about what the height is. So we're going to solve for the height by dividing by 7 on both sides. When I do that, I get 5.5 as a result. 5.5 centimeters is the height. Last one, try these yourself. And then check in at class to see if you got them right. Have a good night.